doing?
Just practicing my lines for the play.
Those aren't even your lines, they're mine.
Yeah, but I gotta know them all. I'm a one-man show.
There's an entire cast.
Yeah, and I hear they really stink. See what it's called, because stinky cheese, like.
Yeah.
They get it. Hello, and welcome to Laker Nation. I'm your host, Ethan.
And I'm Grace.
You know, KLKR has been trying to get me to do this for, 3 years now, and finally, I'm here on the set. But only for the free food. Obviously, but I'm here.
3 years?
I swear someone said something about nachos?
They haven't even asked me to be on here. What's your fixation on food?
You started it. Said something about cheese?
Blame it on me, I guess.
We'd like to recognize our FFA chapter as being recognized as the outstanding chapter in the Region 4 this year.
Just a reminder that April 25th is a full school day, not a 2-hour late start, so please just come to school as you normally would.
The spring play, The Stinky Cheese Man, is being performed this Friday and Saturday, April 26th and 27th. Order your tickets online ahead of time to avoid standing in line. All seating is general admission. Play starts at 7:30, doors open half an hour prior.
Can't wait, it's gonna be awesome.
Epic is more like it.
Epic?
Yeah, epic, like Game of Thrones epic.
In a world where everything was absolutely beautiful until tacos were made illegal.
What did you do? You broke it, and now I have to fix it. Do you understand?
Two families. One queen.
We must find the throne. Are we all doomed?
Look above and stay on guard.
I fought for the throne, and this was my reward. An empty prison cell.
This spring, get ready for...
Drones! Why did it have to be drones?
I mean, dragons would be cool, but there's no dragons, just drones.
Why drones?
Game of Thrones, coming soon on the best school YouTube channel around.
In Laker news, the ACT exam for our 11th grade students is Wednesday, April 24th, 2019. Senior Appreciation Day and the Youth Frontiers Respect Retreat for grades 9 and 10 will also be on the 24th. The HLWW School Board recently approved a motion of support for the pursuit of a renewal and potential increase to our operating levy this November 2019. By law, school districts can go out 2 years before the expiration of levies to ask for them to be renewed. Are you interested in fresh veggies this summer? Check out the FFA Facebook page for the registration form for the Student Run Garden Share program. The cost is $300 for a full share and $175 for a half share. See the FFA Facebook page for more details on registration. Also, the FFA is having its annual HLWW Agricultural Department Plant Sale. The dates are Friday, May 10th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, May 11th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The HLWW High School Volleyball team is still selling bleacher seats. These seats are great for basketball, football, volleyball, baseball, and softball games, wrestling matches, gymnastics, and track meets. Please contact Brooke Decker or Kelsey Hogue. Anyone interested in being on the 2019 or 2020 dance team, there will be a meeting Tuesday, April 23rd from 12:45 p.m. to 1:05 p.m. in the foods room. If you have any questions, please email Coach Deers, lddeers@hlww.k12.mm.us. The drama department's spring play is The Stinky Cheese Man and is being performed April 26th and 27th. Order your tickets online ahead of time to avoid standing in line. All seating is general admission. Play starts at 7:30. Doors open half an hour prior.
Hello everyone and welcome to KLKR Film School. I'm your host Rick. Today we're going to be talking about microphones and when we use them. There's 3 different microphones we're going to be talking about today: the boom or shotgun mic, the lavalier or lav mic, and the studio or voiceover mic. So we use different types of mics for different types of filming or editing. One mic, which might be good for one purpose, might not always be the best for others. Our videos require several layers of sound, from dialogue and natural sound all the way down to effects and music. All the different types or layers of sound require the use of several different mics. So let's get to it. First off, the camera we use does have an integrated microphone. However, we don't typically use it for main sound, as they are omnidirectional mics, which means they capture sound equally from all directions of the room. This means that the noises happening behind the camera, as well as in front of the camera, will be captured.
Oh no. Putting in a dog in a penguin costume. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. That person's dead.
We almost never use the built-in mics from the cameras unless it's a multi-camera shot where we're capturing the main sound on another camera, and in post, we're just syncing up the video. So let's talk about the first mic, which is the boom or shotgun mic. This is a directional mic or a unidirectional mic, meaning it captures sound from one direction or wherever you point the mic. These are great for natural sound, non-dialogue that affect or integrate with the character in the scene. Here we have our actor who walks away from a computer, and as they do, when the camera pans away to follow them, the sound on the computer fades because the mic turns away. With a built-in omnidirectional mic, this wouldn't happen. We also use the boom mics for sporting events, where the action is constantly moving and you need to follow the competitors, but you don't really want to hear so much of the crowd. Now let's talk about the lavalier or lav mic. This is the mic that I have on right now, and it's great for dialogue and is especially useful if your characters or subjects are in motion. The lav mic has a body pack which can be clipped to a belt or placed in a pocket, with a wire that travels underneath the shirt to a mic that clips on the collar. This keeps the mic close to the character's mouth so it captures mainly the dialogue. Here we have 2 characters who are far away from our camera, and it's a wide shot, which means we can't use boom mics. But they're talking and we need to hear what they're saying. With our lav mics, they can move and allow us to be able to capture the dialogue as well.
So what kind of books do you like to read?
Sci-fi, mystery, and all sorts of things.
Yeah, I like to read romance and fantasy. What's one you have there?
The Raven King?
Cool.
I have no clue what it's about.
Well, I got one here that I think it's a sci-fi book. I don't usually read it, so gotta check that out.
It is also great for hosting segments or Laker Nation Live because it keeps our hands free, and, you know, who really wants to see this? No, I don't think so.
Ow!
Oh, sorry. And our third mic we use is our studio or voiceover mic. This is our cardioid condenser mic, which is a directional mic and has a much wider extended dynamic range. This mic is designed to be used in the studio, recording musical instruments or singing, as well as doing direct voiceovers or ADR work. Here in KLKR, we use it for the latter, voiceovers and ADR. It allows us to get a nice, crystal clear recording, as well as allow some of our middle school students to do some high-quality ASMR.
He could drive well. When he kept the speed reasonable, I had to admit. Like so many things, it seemed to be effortless for him. He barely looked at the road.
So let's finish off with a direct comparison of the mics. Let's set them all up in the same situation and check out the difference. We'll set up the voiceover mic, have our character wear a lav at the same time, and put a shotgun mic there as well. Now we'll have our character say a line of dialogue, and then listen to how each sounds.
Epic battles and fights for the thrones. Game of Drones coming soon on Laker Nation. Epic battles and fights for the thrones. Game of Drones coming soon on Laker Nation. Epic battles and fights for the thrones. Game of Drones coming soon on Laker Nation.
In sports, we have Clay Target breaking news. This week, the conferences will be announced for the kickoff of the 2019 season. Grade sheets are due on Tuesday, April 23rd. High score of 46 out of 50 was posted by Jacob Ross. Check your school email if you need a grade sheet. We have a new athletic trainer, Marielle Gettenby. She will be here on Wednesdays after school. In track and field, boys and girls placed second out of 5 teams at the HLWW Invite last Thursday. Lots of first place finishes. For the girls, we have Gracie Malik finishing first in the 400-meter dash, the 800-meter dash, and the 1600-meter dash. Michaela Sherping first in the pentathlon, and finally, Bethany Gross first in shot put. For the boys, we have Caden Zilmer first in the 110-meter hurdles, 300-meter hurdles, and 200-meter dash. Remington Albright placed first in the 400-meter dash, and Spencer Lade finished first in high jump and the pentathlon. Several sporting events have been rescheduled due to the rain today. The varsity and JV track meets scheduled for today are being rescheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, April 23rd, both starting at 4 o'clock. JV is home and varsity is in Maple Lake. Varsity is also in Maple Lake on Thursday for relays starting at 4 p.m. The Laker baseball game scheduled for today is being postponed to Friday, April 26th, starting at 4:30 p.m. The Tuesday, April 23rd game is still on schedule and away at Maple Lake, starting at 4:30. On Thursday, they are at BBE with a doubleheader starting at 4 p.m. Today's softball game away against Pierce has been rescheduled for May 14th in Pierce, starting at 4 o'clock. On Tuesday, April 23rd, the girls are home versus Maple Lake at 4:30. Thursday, April 25th, they have a doubleheader against BBE at home at 4:30, 4 o'clock. And finally, on Friday, April 26th, they are away at Watertown starting at 4:30. On Tuesday, April 23rd, the boys and girls golf teams are in Albion at 4:15. On Friday, April 26th, the girl golfers are at Osakis at 9 a.m. and BBE at 1 p.m. The boys golf team is opposite of them, beginning at BBE at 9 a.m. and Osakis at 1 p.m. Let's wrap this up.
That'll be all for this episode of Laker Nation. As always, be sure to check out the Facebook page and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send any feedback or show any ideas to us at klkr@hlwwschools.org.
Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications of all of our latest content, and leave a like to win the $100 billion trillion Fortnite gift card. Woo! Well, see you next time.
Claire. I see a screen. I'm still holding a screen right now. Ooh.